Sure. Sure. My name is Jeff Jorgensen. I'm the Vice President of Washington Lodge. I'm also in charge of membership, so I'm in the membership committee chair. And it's one of my obligations, one of my privileges is to be able to award anniversary pins. Those of you who are members of Sons of Norway know that we give out pins at 5-year intervals, 5 years, 10 years, 15, 20 years of membership. This time around, we have a special guest. We have Robert Faaland, whose anniversary award will be for 45 years. Normally, we make these presentations in person at a lodge meeting. So I sent an email to Mr. Faaland and asked if he would happen to be in the Washington area this weekend. He said no. So I wrote back and asked if he had any friends or relatives or whatever that could receive the message, the pin on his behalf. And he didn't think of it right offhand. So then I talked with Bill DeRoche, and he kindly offered the Zoom option through the meeting today. So that's what we're going to do, is have a presentation by Zoom. But since then, we've found out that there are some Washington Lodge members who may be going to Norway this summer. So I think we're going to arrange an in-hand presentation sometime later on this summer. So we'll get those details worked out. So I just wanted to say thank you to Mr. Faaland for being a member for 45 years. It was back in 1979 when he became a member. I wonder if Mr. Faaland, if he could tell us what was going on in 1979 and how he happened to become a member of Washington Lodge.
Well, in 1979, I became a member of Lodge in New York, and and then in the fall of 1979 is when I started working in the Washington D.C. area, and then I transferred my membership. I started off at Lodge in Valley Stream, New York.
I texted him and said, "You get the gold star for best background."
And then I moved to Norway in 2011, and I've been here ever since.
Do you have any recollections of what it was like back in 1979 here in Washington Lodge? Do you have any friends here yet, or any recollections?
Well, I started there in it was probably 1981 or 1982 when I started, and it was meeting. I don't remember what the name was, but it was meeting in Washington, D.C. And then through some of the memberships, I found members of the Nordic dancers. So I started with the dance group. So for a number of years, I was a member of the Nordic dancers, and that's where I met my wife. And so we were dancing for a number of years at the Nordic dancers, and then, as I say, we moved off. After I retired, we moved off to move to Norway.
Okay. Yeah, it was the Oddfellows Hall downtown.
Okay, that was
7th
it.
Street.
Yeah. So I went to a number of meetings there, and then of course there were the Christmas Bazaar. That was held. I think that was held I thought that was at a church in Virginia.
That was at that time. It was, yeah. St. Dunstan, I think, or several of them. Well, one was St. Dunstan, yes.
And then the dance group has been to a number of the Sons of Norway functions.
Yeah. So, oh, certainly pleased that you met your wife there. I think it was a profitable.
It was, yes, it was. Yes. Yeah.
Bill, did you want to show the pins that we have?
Yes, I will. Just let me, yeah. And those are the pins.
You have to make a choice, Mr. Faaland. You have a big one that's on the left here and a smaller one that's on the right. So between now and a couple months from now, make a choice, and I'll send one of them to you in Norway, if that's okay with you.
Fine. Yes, thank you.
Okay.
Bill, did you have anything else you want to say, or
just say thank you for being a member. We appreciate that.
Yes, thank you.
Hopefully some people will come by and see you in Norway.
Yes, maybe.
And if you're ever in the States, you're welcome. Certainly welcome to attend one of the meetings. So.
Yes, thank you. Yes.
Thank you very much, Mr. Faaland. Goodbye.
Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you.